I am vengeance. I am the night. I am the Goat Simulator.
It comes as a surprise to absolutely no one that there's a new Batman Arkham title coming out this year. The title is surprisingly next-gen only, meaning that it's being released on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. Details of the game are still a little sparse, but we do know that it takes place after Arkham City. Main gameplay mechanic will be driving the Batmobile, and a pre-order bonus lets you play as Harley Quinn. The full reveal will be in the April issue of Game Informer, but we do know, at least thanks to a leak last year, that Kevin Conroy will return as the voice of Batman. As far as the rest of the voice cast and the inevitable placement of the Joker in this game, we'll just have to wait and find out. A preview of the new Warhammer 40,000 game is up on the website this week. It's not to be confused with the canceled Warhammer game being developed by Vigil Games under THQ, or the real-time strategy Warhammer game being developed by the guys that made the big stinking turd called Ride the Hell Retribution. This is a MMORPG with 4 playable classes, third-person shooting. Looks pretty cool. For the full details, go ahead and check out the article. And since it's impossible to transition between Space Marines and goats, I'm just going to go ahead and say Goat Simulator is real, and it is coming on April the 1st, which is a little suspicious considering it's April Fool's Day, but the game is available for pre-order on Coffee Stain Studios' website. For full details, just go ahead and visit goatc.cx. Okay, I was just told that's not the right website, but go ahead and check it out anyway. And the business card of all business cards has been created. A clever fellow by the name of Kevin Bates has made a business card that plays Tetris with full sound and controls. You can currently purchase a kit for the card for $30, $50 for an assembled card, or $100 for one with custom art. Considering those prices, you better be really damn selective about who you hand these cards out to. Free-to-play games. Usually a little bit of an oxymoron considering they're riddled with microtransactions and hidden fees, so much so that the European Union is investigating some of these developers for exploiting children. Whether or not this is going to affect us in the USA and similar practices, we'll have to wait and see, but it's definitely worth looking into. So eSports, kind of a big deal in China, so much so that they put teams up in dorms and they practice 24/7 and play games professionally. So there's this one player in China named Aaron Xing, who was trying to get onto Team World Elite and contacted one of the established members of the team over social media saying, "Hey, my sister thinks you're really cute and she likes you," and then followed up by saying that his sister had committed suicide just to guilt them onto allowing him onto the team. Apparently it worked until they found out it was all made up. Sounds kind of familiar, and it just goes to show even a cyber athlete isn't really that different from our own professional athletes. So, eSports. Speaking of eSports, last year alone, League of Legends had over $8 million in prize money. Ponder that for a minute. $8 million for playing a video game. So eSports is a pretty big growing thing. And online gambling is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So it was only a matter of time till somebody took those two and put them together. That person is Richard Branson. Well, probably not him personally, but his company, Virgin, is changed Virgin Gaming up a bit. It's an established site that's been around since 2010, but as of February, you can play games like Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition and Mortal Kombat in head-to-head online matches for real cash. There's some fees involved and, of course, a maximum bet limit. But this could be a real game changer. I wrote a pretty full article about this, so if making money playing video games online seems something that's interesting to you, go read my story. And after you get frustrated from playing all those online money matches with lag being your biggest enemy, I suggest checking out these articles on LAN parties. Believe it or not, they still exist. Some people have some pretty sweet setups. So there's several stories this week about LAN parties for you to check out on the website. And now for your March gaming forecast, here's your weatherman Ryan Kearns. Thanks, Ryan. Now here's your 5-day forecast. Starting on March the 11th, there's a heavy chance of Titanfall. We expect a lot of people to be missing school and work on this day. When Titans fall, you just can't help it. Also on the 11th is Dark Souls 2. Expect a lot of people to be depressed from dying constantly over and over again. And rounding out the 11th is Towerfall Ascension. Those 100 people that actually bought the game on Ouya we'll actually have some people to play against now. Next up, March the 14th, we're seeing a single 3DS release with Yoshi's New Island. Why Yoshi lays eggs and is a boy is still beyond me. March 18th, another heavy forecast day. On this day, we're getting Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, which is the latest Ninja Gaiden developed by Concept and Team Ninja. Also on this day, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Is it a demo or is it a game? Find out on March the 18th. And rounding out this day, Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster coming out for both the PlayStation 3 and Vita. Back when Final Fantasy games used to still be good. And March 21st, we'll be seeing Infamous Second Son only on the PlayStation 4. Hey, it's the reason you bought that console last November. Now you actually get to play something. And lastly, on March 25th, Diablo 3 Reapers of Souls will be coming out for PC. Trying to actually make Diablo 3 a decent playable game. And lastly, on the 25th, the American version of BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma will be coming out on PlayStation 3 in the USA. So all those convoluted anime storylines might actually make a little more sense now that they're in English. I'm Ryan Kearns, and this has been your 5-day forecast. Thanks, Ryan. And so for all your up-to-date news, reviews, and meetups in the gaming industry, check out gamersunite.com. There's new content going up every week, and I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.